What's up, everybody? My name's Jason, and this is a property I'm thinking about buying. So I live in Kansas City, Missouri, and I found a property in Lee's Summit, which is a suburb of Kansas City. And I'm going to analyze this deal. I already analyzed it, but I want to know what you guys think. Would you buy this deal, or would you not buy the deal? Comment below, like this video, subscribe, hit me up. Let's talk real estate. I love real estate. I want to make the best purchase I possibly can with the money that I have. So anyway, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'll show you a little bit closer here in a second. But basically, it's a townhouse in a really good area, best school districts out of any suburb in Kansas City, in my opinion. I grew up in Lee's Summit, Missouri. Fantastic area to invest in if you're an out-of-state investor and you're looking for some place to invest. This is where I would do it. There's a lot of building going on around Lee's Summit. $425 million youth soccer fields, shopping, restaurants, hotels, you name it. They're investing $1 billion+ in this area, literally a quarter down the mile from the house I'm in right now. So it's a great area. If you want to know more about the Kansas City area, contact me. My email is where'swaldoinvesting@gmail.com. I'll answer all your questions. If you have questions below, comment. I'll answer all of them personally because I'm poor and can't afford somebody to answer all my questions, nor would I want to do that. I like talking to people about real estate. So let's get into it. This is the deal that I found. They're asking $98,500. I'm not going to pay that. I'm going to offer $85,000. There's a lot of things that need to be updated. There's a lot of cosmetic fixes. There's nothing really majorly wrong with it. It's just cosmetic. But still, hey, I'm an investor. I need to make money. I got to do what I can to make the most I can. So I'm going to offer $85,000. We're actually putting in an offer here in about 2 or 3 hours from now, as soon as my realtor gets back to me, I guess. But here it is. I'm going to offer $85,000. We're going to put 20% down. That's $17,000 down. On top of that, I think I'll probably spend around $5,000 renovating the place. It's not a whole lot. That's pretty good. So $5,000 into it. That's $22,000 totally invested from the start. Okay. Now the PITI, I'll run through this fairly quickly. Taxes are $1,044 a month or a year. That's what it was last year in 2018. $1,044 for the year. That's roughly $87 a month. The insurance, I calculated about $200 a month based on this property I'm living in right now that we're fixing up to rent out next year, and I pay about $200. So I just said whatever, $200. If it's a little bit more, that's okay. That means more money in my pocket. So that's $2,400 a year for insurance. The principal for this, after putting down our 20%, it's going to be $319.41. So when you add the principal, the insurance, the taxes, all the PITI, it's going to be $562.55 a month for the property. Now this property happens to be in an HOA, which I'm totally for. I got another property in an HOA about 10 minutes away, and I love it. I don't have to worry about the roof, the siding, the concrete, all the exterior is taken care of. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, why would you do that? It's forced to pay $120, $150. Well, let's look at it this way. No matter what, I'm still going to be saving that $120 a month for capital expenditures. Roof, siding, concrete, exterior of the building, landscaping. Well, guess what? This is just forced upon me so that I don't accidentally take the $120, is what the HOA is, and just spend it frivolously. And when the time comes I need to fix them, I don't have the money. So I'm okay with HOAs. It's less of a headache. Yeah, you have to pay every month, and it digs into your cash flow. But hey, you'd be saving that amount probably anyway if you're a good investor for future capital expenditures. So $120 for the HOA. That's not bad. I have one that's $196 a month, and guess what? There's no pool. There's no fitness center. It's okay. I hate it, but it's okay. It makes really good money. It makes about $400 a month, and I have $0 invested, and it rents for $925 a month. So I'm not complaining. It's okay. Don't have to worry about it. On to this one, though. So $120 for the HOA, and the property manager in this area, I love them. I use them. It's KC Home Rental. I'll do a shout out for them. KC Home Rental, Dan and Kay Weising are amazing. They charge a flat fee for rents that are $1,000 a month or less. So I'm going to calculate that this one's going to rent for probably $1,050 a month, so that's $105 a month for management fees. Okay, that whoop-de-doo. That's okay. I don't have to mess with it. I'm not going to mess with it. I have a day job. It's an investment. It's okay. You know, property management is honestly, I will never manage a property myself. I'd last 5 minutes with tenants. I love people, but honestly, tenants have different standards than owners do. I'm not a slumlord by any means. I take care of my properties. You know, I put 5 or 10 grand into the one that just the other day, just because the tenant wanted stuff done. It's like, okay, that's no problem. I got the money. It makes the property better. It makes the tenant happy. Take care of your properties. Take care of your properties and your tenants. There's plenty of tenants out there that are good tenants. There's not enough landlords that are good landlords. Take care of your tenants. So, property management, 105. Okay, it's great. If this actually rents for $1,000 a month, it's okay because now it's a flat fee of $50. Anything less than $1,000 in rent is a flat $50 fee. I love it. Anything above $1,000 is 10%. So, my total expenses for everything for the whole entire month, PITI, property management, and the HOA is $787.55. Okay, and it rents for $1,050 a month. That might be on the low end. I just talked to my management company the other day, and they said, "Hey, we rented one 2 blocks away for $1,095." Okay, it might rent for more than that since we're putting in 5 grand. You don't know. I'm going to use the worst case scenarios though. $1,050 is probably what I can get for it. This is another one. They just rented for that as well. So, with all that to say, is we put in $22,000, put in 5 grand for reno. Honestly, this property is probably worth $110,000 after we put 5 grand into it. Like I said, it's a great area. I've never seen a townhouse in Lee Summit for less than 100 grand in 10 years. I've been looking at properties for a long time, and I haven't seen a property like this. In this area, you'll be lucky to have a rental property sit for 2 weeks. That's it. 2 weeks, it's gone, boom, somebody rented, somebody moved in. Properties don't sit here very long at all, period. They just don't. If you have one that sits for 30 days, that's an anomaly. That's weird. There must be something wrong with property. I don't know. But 2 weeks is usually what it takes to rent out a property in Lee Summit. That's why I love it. So, after all that said, we basically made a 14% return on our investment. That's not bad. I think that's pretty good, honestly. We're making about $3,149 a year. That's right around $300 or so. $290, $300 a month in cash flow. That's great. So yeah, that's the property I'm thinking about buying. Probably going to buy it. Why not? 14% ROI. That's good for me. Putting in 22 grand, buying it for 85, and after putting in some money, it's going to be worth at least 110, 115,000 bucks. Now that 14% ROI doesn't actually include the debt paydown. So that would be higher if I calculated my debt paydown by my tenants. And the thing I love about this, and the thing I love about real estate, is based on this purchase price, I can do a little bit of math and figure out what the depreciation is. And simply, a depreciation is basically you take your cash basis, which is what you bought it for, and you divide it by 27.5, and it comes out, I think that number would end up coming out probably right around $3,300 I'm going to throw out. I think that's pretty close, but you can do my math and tell me below if I'm right or wrong, if I'm an idiot, don't know how to do math in my head that quick. It's okay. I'm not a math nerd. But it's going to be around $3,000, okay? Well, if my cash flow is $3,149 a year, net cash flow, because of depreciation of $3,000, you take the $3,149.40 that you're making, and you subtract the depreciation out of that of $3,000 a year. Guess what, guys? You're paying taxes on $149, not $3,149. That's amazing. This is why I like buy and hold real estate. I don't want to pay taxes. Who wants to pay taxes? Taxes suck. Well, guess what? If you do this over and over and over again, you could be making 60 grand a year, like I do. I mean, that's not a lot, but I make 60 grand a year and I pay little to no taxes because of real estate. That's the power of depreciation. Depreciation is amazing. People always say, oh, well, you're going to go to jail because you don't pay taxes. It's like, no. The government set up a way to benefit people who own, buy, and hold real estate, tax benefits for us, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to provide housing for tenants, and that's why you get tax breaks. That's why you don't have to pay as much or any taxes at all. Look up other videos on YouTube. They'll tell you how you get away from paying taxes. Look, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a guru. I'm just some guy in his front living room with a whiteboard. And honestly, I didn't even buy a real whiteboard. This is from a shower. Like the shower department in Lowe's. And it was like $5. But guess what? Real whiteboards are really expensive, and I'm a freaking cheapskate when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I bought this for $5, okay? I'm some guy in his front room just showing you what I do for real estate and why I freaking love it, okay? This is great. This is my retirement plan. I don't really invest in a 401k. Sure, I've got a Roth IRA at work, but I only put in the amount that my employer matches, okay? Oh, I'm a W-2 employee as well. Why? Because the banks like us better. Long story short, I owned my own business for 11 and a half years. I was a government contractor, made decent money, supported my family, but when I tried to get into real estate to offset the earnings that I made from my business, the bank said, nope. So I went to another bank. They said, nope, your income fluctuates way too much. We don't really want to loan you any money for real estate. My income would fluctuate between 15 to 25 grand a year from one year to another. So it did fluctuate, but it didn't fluctuate enough to where it's like I couldn't pay my bills. So anyway, enough was enough. After 5 years of trying to buy a property, I said, screw this. I'm just going to go get a W-2 job. And I got a loan like that. W-2 employees, the banks love us. So that's why I'm doing it. It sucks working for somebody else. It sucks. But guess what? Most people have to do it. So I'm doing it now so I can build my real estate portfolio, so I can eventually say, peace out, boss. I'm leaving. I'm going to do this. So, yeah, I'm not retired on real estate. I don't have a Lotus or a Lamborghini sitting in my garage. I do have a CRV, though. That's pretty nice. So anyway, power of real estate. Back to this. $85,000 purchase price. Stick with me here. I'm almost done. $85,000 purchase price, 20% down. That's $17,000. Reno, $5 grand. After everything's said and done, I'm making a 14% return on my investment. Is that good? Is that bad? What is the stock market average? 8%? 7%? I don't know. Something like that. I don't really keep track of it, but I think that's pretty close. 7 to 8%. 14%, that's almost double. If it's 7%, it is double. So that's great. So I think it's a good deal. Debt is being paid down by a tenant. It's making me more money. It's making me wealthy. I love it. The power of real estate is beautiful. If I would have known this 20 years ago, I might be able to be retired right now. But I didn't know about it. I was stupid 20 years ago. And I think I just got smart about 5 years ago. So you're catching me kind of at my prime. So anyway, this is the deal I'm thinking about buying. What do you guys think? Hey, comment below, like this video, subscribe. Look, this video is to talk real estate from me to you. My wife is tired of me talking about real estate. She loves real estate too, but I talk her ear off about it. What do we do about this money? What do we do with this? What property do we buy next? Look, these are the conversations I want to have with you guys. So comment below. Ask me questions. Tell me what you think I'm doing wrong here and what I can do better. I'm teachable, guys. You need to be teachable too. Let's talk. Let's communicate. Let's do this thing. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, holler at me. Let's do this thing. Let's talk real estate. All right, guys. See ya.